I escaped to Port Harcourt with my boss's vehicle after killing him. Suspect. A member of a vigilante group in Abia State identified as Okorie Chukuma is currently standing investigation before the Rivers State Police Command. According to Punch newspaper, the suspect took the life of one Eyinaya Ogbonna, a businessman based in the USA, who returned to Nigeria to set up a gas station. The deceased is said to have employed the services of the suspect to guard and supervise his business, but unfortunately, he lost his own life as the suspect murdered him and stole his car. Punch Metro gathered that the suspect, after committing the crime in Abia State, fled to Port Harcourt in Rivers State, where he sold off the deceased vehicle. In his confession, the suspect admitted to have committed the crime revealed. He confessed that he was arrested in Port Harcourt, where he went all the way from Abia State to sell the vehicle belonging to his late boss. He said, "I killed my boss. I came to Port Harcourt to sell his vehicle and escape with the money. Unfortunately, the police caught me." He further confessed that he carried out the crime with help of his colleague who had a misunderstanding with the boss. When he left, my colleague and I started mocking him and planned how to hurt him. He said on how he was able to murder his boss. Okere said he used a firearm and shot him from the back. "I killed him with my firearm. I shot him from the back." Credit Punch newspaper. Oh wow, this of course has caused a lot of attention online, and there are a lot of opinions and comments, but it's just you again, the lesson is you can't really trust anybody. It's sad because how can you ever control issues like this? How can you ever trust that people are people have the same vision as you? There's so many things to take into consideration when it comes to all these things, and to be honest, you can never really know what a person is thinking of you or how they view you. So yeah. Someone says Igbos and their love for money. Why are we bringing Igbos into this? Why are we bringing Igbos into this? Anybody can do this. At the end of the day, what has happened here is as a result of a clash that has happened between the late businessman and one of the colleagues. So again, it's just like, imagine in your own business, you have your employees, scheming and plotting against you. That creates a lot of trust issues. And of course, hopefully, this man, he's gotten justice already. At least this person has confessed and will probably face life imprisonment for murder. Someone says the mistake is employing vigilante as personal security because 70% of vigilantes or criminals, repented or not. I don't think, repented or not, we leave it there. But again, it's like, what do you mean employing as vigilante? Like, no one should ever plot against the boss. At the end of the day, yes, we understand when it comes to the workplace that there is power play and sometimes an autocratic style of leadership. However, does it really warrant, if you don't like the job, then quit, does it really warrant, you killing the man? Exactly. So again, doesn't make sense. Someone says, "Why do you kill him? Even in your next word, it will not be well with you." Well, that's so sad. And someone says, "That's how Biafra will be." You see, when it comes to these comments are under the post. But then, listen, yeah, try to do this on Twitter. That's the thing. You don't have no username. You have no profile picture. Of course, we're not able to identify you, which gives you the leeway to chat the way that you want without precaution, to be honest. But it's just like, why would you say that's how Biafra will be? Are there not criminals everywhere? What are you saying? And I think there's things like this that we fuel hate and conflict on social media apps. But then again, it's like, this person know himself. You can't go online with your profile picture and your name and you try to say things like this. You know. There's no need to explain. There's no need to explain that you know what will happen to you. Someone says, "Cruel and wicked beasts, you shall all be destroyed in prison without remedy. One of the reasons for employment is the insatiable greed of these youths. The situation is worrisome. They have gone cannibalistic and one is scared." The insatiable greed of these youths. Do you believe so? My problem is, why are you putting it on the youths? Just say the insatiable greed of people, of mankind, Don't put it on youth, excuse me. You're making it seem like as if the youth are the only ones committing crimes. Excuse me, let's not bring out statistics here, But yeah, I think that's, when you're greedy and, you have conflict with somebody, again, some people just have bad mind, and in life, I guess you're just going to have to deal with it. I don't know what else to say. People just have bad minds, and you just have to be careful, do what you can, but to be honest, you can't really control these things. And again, if it's your time, it's your time. To be, I believe in that. I believe when it's your time. Of course, take cautions and do not be negligent. But then, of course, do what you need to do to protect yourself. However, if something is going to happen, it is going to happen. And in this case, this person has killed his boss and then got, apprehended by the police. So again, all situations are different, and people are very much, especially in the comment section, they're very much more scared to sort of go into business or include a lot of people, because again, you never really know who is out for you. Someone says, you need to be killed as well. Wicked and demonic people everywhere in Nigeria. Okay, I don't really think you can kill another person for killing another person. There's no point. Never trust Igbos. They are international hard criminals. So what is the Nigerian government and the people that are there and where the power is concentrated? What of those exactly? Silence. And I think, okay, fine, because it's happening in the southeast now, everyone is like, oh, Igbos are this, Igbos are that. All the stereotypes under the sun are going to be applied to Igbos. For what? Who asked you? Who asked? So it's just like, we get it. You stop using this as an avenue to show your tribalism. We get it. You are tribalistic. You have prejudice against them. You help and enable the marginalization of Igbos. We know, but be at least confident about it and let's know where you are, instead of using avenues like, for example, this news platform or the story as itself to show how tribalistic that you can be and say, but this person did a bad thing. Yes, you can criticize somebody without actually getting insulting and or disrespectful. Of course what the person did was not right, but then again, it's just like most of the comments are Igbos are this, Igbos are that. What is that? Like, grow up. We're not children. Someone says, so now that you have killed him, how is market? Are you enjoying the money now? Well, then he has killed him, but then he got caught. Again, there was a possibility that he could have not gotten caught, and then he could be enjoying the money that he's gotten from selling the car. But then it's absolutely sad. To be honest, it is, well, that's why I guess some people don't like to get in close proximity with people, because again, you could ask, so how did this person know this person's car or the whereabouts of this person and the person's movement? But then again, they work closely with the boss, so you would know all these things. It's obviously sad. Somebody says, that is Igbo for you and them. He deserves death. No two ways about it. Well, I don't think, it's Nigeria, to be honest. Sometimes it's hard not to, some things are just so abnormal that it's so normal, but then again, it's just like you just try to adapt and not assume a lot of things, to be honest. Someone says, we Biafrans cannot and will not support this kind of wickedness. This is not who we are. Put what you think about it in the comment section below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.